night I came across an article on metro.co.uk that stated that EA's reasoning for gutting Visceral's Star Wars game in the first place was because they think linear games are dying out. Let me quote the article for you. Speaking to investors, as reported by DualShockers, EA Chief Financial Officer Blake Jorgensen described the canned Star Wars title as a much more linear game that people don't like as much today as they did 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Okay, so I need to stop you right fucking there. Look, I'm sorry, Blake, whatever your fucking last name is. To be fair, I don't even care that I probably butchered your last name. But I will say this to you. What are you smoking? Like, seriously, what are you smoking? If so, you should probably stop smoking whatever it is that you're smoking. Because you're stupid. There have been many linear games that have come out over the past 10 years that have proven to be very, very popular, especially in recent times. Take a look at Horizon Zero Dawn. That game is a brand new IP, yet it is doing remarkably well. It's up for Game of the Year at this year's Game Awards, and it has received so much praise from many people. And that's just one game. I could easily list off so many, which in fact I'm gonna do right fucking now. You got Wolfenstein 2, which despite the very, very silly controversy around its marketing campaign, it has done remarkably well. Phenomenally well, pretty much. I have not seen a bad thing about that game since it has come out in reviews. You got Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, a game that tackles such a very serious topic and has just had praises sung by so many reviewers, players, and medical professionals. So if you're telling me that their linear games are dying this year in 2017, just shut up, EA. And that's just covering a few of the popular ones from this year. We've also got Uncharted 4, Thief's End, The Last of Us, Skyrim, even Fallout 4. Despite its, kind of laziness on Bethesda's side, you can't deny that it did very well with sales, because holy shit, that thing sold like hotcakes. Going back even further, Far Cry 3, released by Ubisoft, that also did super well with its phenomenal cast, along with really, really fun gameplay. I love the weed mission. And of course, let's not forget The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I don't even need to explain to you why that has done as well as it has, because it's a fucking good game. If you haven't played it, seriously, do yourself a favor. Pick it up. It is good, top-notch shit. Not only did the base game for The Witcher 3 do super well, its DLC was also pretty well received from a lot of gamers that played it. Hearts of Stone did pretty well, and Blood and Wine was pretty much another game in itself. I mean, the quality for it was that good that, it could stand on its own, in my opinion. So yeah, clearly linear games are dying. Yeah, EA is totally right. We should just give up while we can, because there's just no good linear games anymore. Do I really have to make little PNGs of things that have been popular pop up on this bloody video to express my point as to why linear games are alive and well? And another thing about this, you don't provide any fucking facts. You don't provide any statistics or anything like that. You're just saying, oh no, linear games, they're just fucking dying, they're not popular anymore. Multiplayer's where it's at. I think at this point I have completely had it with EA's bullshit. All you greedy little fuckers want is to just milk people out of their money with your stupid microtransaction schemes, which you got called out on for. So now you're trying to backtrack and be like, oh, well, video games that are single player, they're not as popular now, so we're going the multiplayer way. I'd like to hope that Anthem will be somewhat redeemable, considering that you completely murdered the Mass Effect franchise. Completely. You gutted it. Andromeda could have been good, but no. You fucked it in the ass. At the rate that EA is going right now, I am very doubtful that Anthem is going to be received very well. especially considering EA lost 3.1 billion in stock from the Battlefront 2 controversy. Just take that in. That is a lot of money. That's a fucking shit ton of money to lose. Now, let's go back to our boy Blakey's statement, shall we? Shall we? Let's do it, eh? The article continues with the following. Linear single-player games have never really been EA's thing, so you'd think they'd realise the potential problems early on. But Jorgensen did admit they'd been wrong to let development go on for as long as it did. But he insisted that you have to cut the bridge when you realise you can't make a lot of money on something. And there you fucking have it. That is the crux of this all. It's the only thing that EA understands anymore, or cares about. It's money. If something isn't going to make them money, then EA is just going to tear into it and ruin it. Nowadays, they are more concerned with adding microtransactions into every little fucking thing they get their hands on. It is so stupid. Anyway, this is pretty much all I have for this video. It's quite an angry, ranty sort of style for me, which is not what I usually do at all, but I'm just tired, man. I'm so tired of this shit and hearing about it like every freaking day of the week, basically. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this little rant about EA and them trying to say linear games are dying, because that is just the biggest load of caca I have heard in a long time. If you like this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new, and let me know down in the comments below what you think of this absolute fuckery. Do you think EA is just full of shit? What do you think of their argument for linear games are dying out? I'd love to hear your thoughts, and just honestly, feel free to tear EA a new one down in the comments. If you like what I try to do on the channel with the wide variety of content that I'm now doing, consider supporting me on Patreon, as that fuels pretty much everything that you see on here. And as always, it's Icewire signing off, and I'll see you introverts later next time on the channel. Have a lovely day / night wherever you are in the world, and don't forget to say fuck you to EA. Bye!